Well, good day, evening, or afternoon, Darksiders. It is I, your God, King, and Eternal Lord. I know aside from the update video, I haven't really made many videos on the channel recently. The last, real video was around a month ago, I believe. It was me voice acting Beast Wars Megatron and reacting to one of the very talented Juan Hoya Borges videos. And, sorry to say, this isn't like a video to announce that I'm fully back on YouTube. I am focused with some other endeavors at the moment. I will take the time to announce, however, that I am going to be releasing a Minecraft, semi roleplay, semi just fun type of series on the channel soon. It's going to be very small time. I'm not going to advertise it very much. It'll mostly be just a categorization and cataloging of something my friends and I are working on called Shermania Craft or TPNG Craft. It's multiple names, but I will be posting the videos I record from that endeavor onto this channel, and I hope you guys like it. And if you don't, then I will destroy you. But regardless of that, just wanted to update on some other endeavors I'm working on. I'm trying to get into a few Minecraft roleplay projects. I'm trying to use my Twitter. There's some Twitter stuff going on, and I'm trying to use that to get into Minecraft roleplay. I don't really like X the Everything app. I think it's filled with a lot of toxic, degenerate people, and too many hero worshippers for my taste. But at least it's good for helping me get to where I need to be, so I will be using it for that express purpose and that express purpose alone. And besides that, I'm also starting a religion. Yeah, that's actually the main purpose of this video, is to announce that I am indeed beginning an organized faith. Very excited about this. It's going to be for roleplay purposes, of course. I don't think I have the legal authority or the financial ability to start a religion in real life. But, if I ever do, I'll let you guys know. But this entirely digital sort of faith that I'm constructing will be a villain worshipping type of organization. Some people, some lesser minds will call it a cult, but we all know better, right? But it's definitely going to be in the more darker aspect of things. We're going to be committing a lot of ritual sacrifice. This cult is going to be the means of how I spread my power throughout the various endeavors I do, whether it be on Minecraft or Gmod roleplay or anything like that. It's going to be called Vasa Malorum, which in Latin means vessels of evil. Really great. I know. I went on Google Translate and found that out in approximately 3 to 4 seconds. So I decided to name that my cult. So what does this? What will this cult really comprise of? Well, it's not like other typically evil demon worshipping type organizations, which encourage some kind of rebellion against God or some kind of futile quest for power that never really pans out. Very superficial, very surface level, and kind of really just not really well coordinated at all. But my organization will not be like that. My organization will be very precise. I have a genuine plan for how it will be mapped out and what the religion will look like. The religion is very unique because it creates a narrative, a very true narrative, might I add, because this is the objective truth. I'm just dispensing it in a way that is comprehensible to, minuscule mortal minds. And it's essentially a narrative about how the creator of the universe, Eru Iluvatar, who other minds might know as God, he goes by an infinite display of names, he was actually on our side, and that the Dark Lords Morgoth and Sauron are actually working with him to create a better universe for everyone. But, the various creations of Eru went out of control and decided to rebel against his plan, thus resulting in the chaotic hellscape of a universe we have today. And so we, of course, are meant to guide and shepherd those indolent fools back to where they need to be in order for the grand plan of creation to be carried out. But, they will resist, as all foolish people do, and we will have many enemies across many universes, and we just need to be prepared. But the best part about this roleplay endeavor is that it's going to entail a Discord presence. It's going to have a presence on YouTube. I'm not going to make too many videos on it right now. It's still in the prototype phase. I'm working on the founding document for it on Google Docs, but just letting you know that I do have it in progress. It's making a lot of good progress, actually, a lot of headway. I've been, adding to it, writing on it, and adding my own ideas onto it. And I'm really excited for it to show it to you guys because it's like a fan fiction of a lot of canon materials from established franchises, but also a lot of my own concepts and original characters and original lore, which I'm really excited to share too. Because I really like writing and creating universes just as much as I like writing about established universes and drawing inspiration from those universes for my own endeavors. So this is going to be really cool, I think. It's going to be a very refined organization, it's going to be both a religious faction of individuals while also a militaristic and political movement, a social cultural organization meant to enlighten people in every aspect of society and slowly bring them into the abyss's dark embrace. So very excited about that. We will bring a lot of dark, evil, chaotic knowledge to the universe, but like cool chaotic, not like the dreadful, indolent, barbaric chaos that heroes have brought onto this universe, but rather a superior brand of chaos, which I'll get into that more later. I'm going to post the Google Doc, which contains the founding literary text of our faith, onto the channel when it's done, so stay on the lookout for that. Um, as for this channel itself, aside from the upcoming Minecraft series I have planned, and if I get into any of these Minecraft roleplay storylines, I really wanted to get into that ish 2.7 purge, but sadly I was denied. So there's always next time. I'm not angry about it or peeved about it or anything. I'm just letting you guys know that I am getting into the Minecraft roleplay sphere a bit. I want to bring my own brand of sinister, nuanced, intricate, manipulative, powerful evil into the realms. I want to bring the dark gods and their great glory into the realms because, as you all know, I have been disgraced and exiled from the darkness recently, and the darkness wants me to prove myself, and so that is what I must do in order to regain the favor of my numerous deities, or else they will forsake me and find another champion, which, we cannot be having because it can only be me forever. So yeah, I'm very excited to share with you guys what I have planned. I know the update video was very grim, and a lot of you were very worried. Thank you all for everyone who showed me concern over that. That was very touching and heartwarming. You guys are the reason why I keep persisting on. You guys are the reason why I will continue with my creative endeavors, whether it be here or in AO3 or whatever I feel like doing, because I know that there is a small crowd, a very niche crowd of individuals, a tiny circle on this sector of the internet that will always support what I do, and I can't be more grateful for that. That's how you made it in life. Because you have people that are willing to follow you to do whatever you want. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, if you guys are willing to do whatever I want, please get in contact with me because I have numerous tasks I would like to delegate to you all. But aside from that, you get what I mean, right? You get what I'm going with this whole spiel. I don't write scripts for my videos, so this is just kind of a stream of consciousness type of discussion, though. This was semi-planned, like the topics for discussion that I would tell you guys was planned beforehand, but, not in the structure or format of how I would convey that all to you. So with that out of the way, is there anything I'm missing? Oh yeah, I guess I should add that my persona, my roleplay persona on the internet will kind of be like the third Dark Lord. So you guys know how in Lord of the Rings there's Morgoth and Sauron, right? And they're the two head honchos of the evil faction. And, they are leading the armies of darkness against the forces of good and whatnot and so forth. If you guys don't know, I don't know, just look it up on Wikipedia or something. It's really basic Lord of the Rings stuff. You don't even have to read like the Silmarillion or any of Tolkien's extenuating works to understand what I'm talking about. But essentially, Tolkien had an unfinished manuscript for a sequel to Lord of the Rings set in the Fourth Age. Now, this sequel would entail a new cultish, lesser minds will call it a cult, but, I prefer the term alternate religious movement. But whatever the case, this organization of descendants of evil, sort of consisting of black Numenorians led by Harumor, who I believe was a veteran of Sauron's crusades against Middle-earth to try and conquer and subjugate Middle-earth. He is now leading the sort of revitalized organization, this revitalized group of people that want to bring back the darkness and want to install a regime of dark worship into Minas Tirith and throughout Middle-earth. Of course, Tolkien never elaborated on this very much. He had, I think, around 12 to 13 pages only, and apparently he was very depressed at the idea, so he never actually went through with writing the manuscript or completing it, and he left it forever unfinished. Well, I seek to complete that tale. I seek to bring a close to that narrative by finally having evil win. You see, Morgoth and Sauron, respectable, very powerful. I especially admire Sauron because of his intellect and craftsmanship and his political statecraft. But they had a fatal flaw. They were not born of flesh and of man, and therefore they could not fundamentally understand what it means to control men, and therefore they failed. I was born from the race of men, and now I have to work my way up to ascend to become a great spirit like Morgoth and Sauron. So therefore, through this journey, I understand, and through all these struggles, I understand the nature of man. I understand how man operates, and therefore I understand how best to bring him into the fold of darkness. Whereas Morgoth and Sauron, they were born great. They were born as all-powerful spirits from the heavens. They could never fully wrap their minds around what men desire and the designs of men and what they wanted to create. They could never understand that men will never want to be dominated by someone that does not come from their own brood. And even those that were, like the Easterlings and the Haradrim, they were influenced to rebel thanks to those insipid blue wizards. But I'm getting off topic. I'm just announcing to you all that I am the third Dark Lord, and that despite all evidence to the contrary, at least if you're only following me through YouTube, I am working on many, many things right now, many endeavors. Of course, a lot of these take time. I am a very impatient man, but unfortunately, I must learn patience. It is a virtue, unfortunately, and even I must master it, even though I struggle with that a lot. But trust me, great things are still coming for the Dark Empire, even though we've suffered blowback and a setback recently after the 2.7 disaster. Excuse me, we will rebound and we will come back stronger than ever. In December, I intend to have a year in review of 2025 and examine the best and the brightest and the worst and lowest moments from this year and kind of see how this evil empire can go forward into the next year, how the Darksiders will grow ever stronger. So, with that out of the way, everybody, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's lovely to always make these videos, or not always, but sometimes make these videos and to speak with you guys and just kind of get a lay of the land and connect with you guys at times, you know, because it's really fun. That's the essence of what this is all about. All right, with that out of the way, everybody, have a good one. Day, night, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, if you watched all the way to the end of this video, say, comment down below "end" like you did in the update video. Alright, so, that out of the way, have a good one, Darksiders. Your Overlord will be back soon with even more news, and hopefully some updates of a positive nature about the development of the Empire. Peace.